It's been so long. Also, congrats to you, Cloudy Weather. Congratulations. Can't wait for a month later for you to look exactly like Michael and Michael gets confused. What? Are you saying I'm gender? Let's go! Okay, guys. Guess who was in Japan? Me! I was in Japan. Can you guys believe it? Actually, more like, I can hardly believe it. Was it me? Oh, you, dang. Oh, sorry. Sorry to break it to you. Yeah, so, in preparation, I made a presentation. You went to Japan and didn't bring me? Sorry, Seaweaver. My bad. I know. I should have invited all of you guys, but like, look. I couldn't let you guys know. There was too much that I had to plan for that. Dang, wrong as well? Why are so many people saying me? I'm sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't take you guys. But, yeah. Since I went on, like, a big trip, honestly, I was like, I couldn't say anything. Cause, like, there was so much, I wanted to say so much, but I couldn't say anything, cause I was like, I can't spoil it. Cause, like, if I say things before I go, it will be too much spoilers for, like, my return stream, you know? It's okay, I went to Japan with Snowy a few months ago. Oh, did you? Oh, man, I already miss it, honestly. But guys, don't worry, I'm not gonna do just, like, a regular chatting stream, which actually, we're gonna put in the title. Warning of slight immersion break. Not that there's much of an immersion in my stream, but like in case anyone is like worried about that stuff, let me wait. I just put slight immersion break. I'm updating the title. I'm gonna be showing you guys pictures of my trip. Did you play the Pokemon Gacha? No, but I saw Pokemon Donuts. I saw Pokemon themed donuts. Does that count? Thank you for the alert, Cloudy Weather. Okay, let me actually switch switch screens. Ta-da! I made a PowerPoint, guys. Michael, don't screw up. What do you mean, don't screw up? Don't worry. By slight immersion break, I mean like I'm just gonna be showing real life photos. I'm sorry I couldn't animeify them. I don't have the tools for that. But look, 'tis I, Maelo, and the title of this presentation is Maelo's Japan Adventures. I hope you guys are ready for the journey you guys are gonna go on. Here, let me post a pic in your Discord. I can show you my Japan gamble take. Do it. Send it. As I always do during your stream, I'm gonna go get a snack. Oh yeah, get your snacks! I got some hot cocoa, so I'm gonna be sipping on that throughout the stream. I was gonna make myself coffee also, but I decided to take a nap. Guys, I'm still super jet lagged. I keep waking up at like 3 AM and like rethinking my life choices. Man. Sent? Okay, let me check it out. Oh man, I'm still jet lagged. I'm like trying to recover. That's why I didn't stream, even though I came back last week. Oh, that's so cool. What the heck? That's crazy. That's cool. I didn't stream last week because I was recovering from the jet lag. And I'm still recovering, honestly, but I was like, it's been 3 weeks. I need to get back. That Pokemon arcade game is the #1 reason I want to go back. That looks crazy. Looks really fun. I did do some gacha. I won't lie, I did do some gacha. The orb lights up? What? Oh my gosh. Okay. But I got some crazy like story to tell you guys before like what do you call it? Like before the trip even happened. So several months. Oh frick! I dropped something. Hold on. Several months ago, I was like, I am going to go on a trip to Japan. I was like trying to plan things because, like, I am a weeb. So I was like, I'll probably go to like Akihabara and like get some anime stuff, maybe go shopping to a couple of different places and whatnot. Welcome back, Cloudy Weather, by the way. Um, but I didn't have anything like super solid besides the fact that I did know prior to like planning to go to Japan that that's my favorite Japanese indie rock band, Indigo La End, was gonna have a concert. And so that's like what convinced me to go because I was like deciding whether or not I should before I get like super busy. And I was like, no, I have to go because my favorite band is having a concert during the time that I'll be there. So I was like, all right. That was like the crazy thing number one that I found out. I was like, all right, if I go, I get to see my favorite band. We've spotted? What do you mean? You're a weeb? I'm so disappointed. Of course I am. Hello? I should go to South Korea. I want to go visit that too. Are all of us not weebs? I don't know who isn't that's here, but Scintillate Orb, it's dope. Also, I'm excited to see your gambles. The thing is, I didn't actually take pictures of the merch that I got. Now that I'm thinking about it, I totally forgot about that. I was gonna do like a massive like merch picture collage thing, but I totally forgot. It's okay. I'll just talk about the stuff that I got. Then basically, then I found out that it was the 20th anniversary for the creator of Pandora Hearts, and I follow like the accounts that posts like merch updates or like when there's a collaboration cafe, and lo and behold, like a couple months before my Japan trip, actually, I think it was like a couple of weeks after I like decided that I was gonna go. The account started doing like a countdown, and I was like, okay, countdown with like little like art snippets, and I was like, okay, something is gonna get revealed at the end of this countdown. If it's a collaboration cafe, like during the time that I'm there, that would be kind of crazy. But like I wasn't getting my hopes up because I was like, nah, there's no way, that's not gonna happen. And then countdown ended, it was like, oh, big surprise, it's a Pandora Hearts and Vanitas no Carte like cafe slash like pop-up shop collaboration to celebrate like the author's 20th year anniversary. And I was like, okay, cool. Usually I ignore these things because like it has nothing to do with me. I'm like way across the world from Japan, like doesn't matter. But then I was like, but like what if there's a chance for me to go? So I was checking the dates, I was checking the locations that they revealed and stuff like that. And then it turns out that like there was like a collaboration cafe in Ikebukuro, which is like the other like anime central city, basically. Um, like they were gonna have a pop-up shop there. Not a pop-up shop, a cafe there, and then there was gonna be a pop-up shop also somewhere within the Tokyo area. During the time that I was gonna be there, and I was like, that's crazy. It's so I was like, there's no way that like this is actually happening right when I planned this trip. And so like anyways, after like a grueling fight to like win raffle tickets to go into these events, I managed to get a spot for the Pandora Hearts Cafe and for the pop-up shop, but I'll be talking about what happened with that later. I'm just letting you guys know what happened prior to the trip, like some of the crazy stuff that kind of just lined up. Um, one cross wire, one wayward pinch of potassium chocolate, one errant switch, and kablooey. Hi. Hello, Beastwarmer, welcome in. Dang, there's more people than usual on the stream. It's because I've been gone for like 3 weeks. So everyone's like, what did you do? Where were you? Don't worry, guys. I wasn't disappearing forever. I'm back. I love Anitas. I need to finish watching the anime, and I also need to catch up to the manga. I like it too. How was your trip? Fantastic. I'm like going on my whole trip spiel right now. But that's not it, chap. Something else that I found out before I left was that one of the mangakas that I've been reading her manga of, like was like, "Hi, I'm like doing my first like panel slash manga signing, and if you guys want to come, please do." And I was like, "Excuse me, what?" And so I was like, "Okay, we need to figure out where this is at." Again, within the Tokyo area, I was like, "What is happening? Why are all these events like lining up?" So, this one wasn't a raffle one, thankfully. I didn't have to fight for my life to like get a slot. I didn't have to fight for my life to get a slot, so yeah, I just like signed up for it. And I was like, am I actually going to a manga event? Like, this is crazy. And then like the four main things that I signed up for was the Indigo Land concert, Pandora Hearts slash like cafe slash pop up shop, and then this like manga signing event. Those are the only four I like signed up for, but like there was like so many announcements for like collaborations, specifically with like collab cafes for like so many different anime series that I liked, like all around the time that I was gonna be there, and I was like, what the heck is happening? It's like the universe is aligning to like give me events for all of like my niche interests. And so basically this trip to Japan was just me going to experience like everything. All of my niche interests. Pandora Hearts, my favorite band, Indigo Land, and then like some of the manga that I was like following from some of my favorite artists. So like that was kind of crazy. I didn't sign up for any more collab cafes under the Pandora Hearts one because I was like, I'm already doing so much. I don't want to like get too much on my plate. But stars aligning for Mako here. Who's Mako? But yes, they really were. So that was kind of crazy. Anyways, so that was the wild stuff prior to the trip. Now I'm gonna go and like share trip like images, I guess you could say, just kind of like some of the stuff I did. I don't have like a specific order for any of these, so like if I remember any stories for any of the pictures, I'll like share the story for that basically. But basically it's gonna go the breakdown for today's story session slash presentation is gonna be scenery pictures, so just like cool things that I saw throughout the trip. And then it's gonna be food pictures, some of like the yummy stuff I ate. And then we're gonna talk about what happened at the Pandora Hearts Cafe. Then we're gonna talk about what happened at the pop-up shop. Then we're gonna talk about how the what do you call it? The concert went, and then I'll just chat about anything else that I remember. I'll probably talk about my merch actually, what I got, because there's a lot that I got, but I like totally forgot to take pictures. Anyways, so let's get started. Oh yeah, okay. I was like, what are these? So these pictures I took, these are all like on the same day. I was just walking around a neighborhood, and I was like, there's so many like pretty plants and flowers, and also I took a picture of like the what do you call these? What do you call this? Like the drainage hole thing. I took a picture of this because like they're pretty. Like in the States, you don't get decorated like pothole thingies like this. You don't get decorated these. And so I was like, these are cute. I'm gonna take a picture. Um well, and the thing that was cool also, I didn't take any other pictures besides this one, but they're like in a couple of different cities that I went at, the like drainage hole thingy had a different design on it. Manhole cover? That's what it's called. The manhole covers had different designs in a couple of different cities, and I thought that was pretty cool. Also, like even though it was fall, it seemed like at least in the Tokyo area, fall hadn't hit super like hard yet, and so there was still a lot of like greenery around, like a lot of flowers, a lot of like green leaves and trees and stuff. So that was cool. I bet Michael's flying first class. I know Michael making $9 million dollars per scene. Also, who composed this slideshow? There was I took this from Canva. Someone had a like design, and then I just kind of took the design and edited it to my own style. Um, so these like picture frames were like a part of like the set, I guess you could say. They make how much per stream? Guys, I make nothing from each of my streams. What are you talking about? I don't even have like super chats or anything unlocked yet, which is why I want to reach like 500 just so that I can unlock, not for the super chats, so that I can unlock emotes. All I want is to unlock emotes. That's it. Man, this has more budget than Project Moon? What do you, what do you mean? Finally, you're back. Hello, welcome back. How was the trip? Bet you don't remember me? No, I recognize your name. I just don't know, like, if you're a newer viewer or not. But yeah, welcome back. It was really good. I'm explaining some trip stories right now. You could do this on freaking Canva? Not Canvas. Canva. Yes, Canva. Canva has a lot. The skyscrapers of Tokyo hadn't transitioned to their fall colors yet? No, I'm talking about the scenery. Like, you know, like the trees and bushes and stuff. I'm not talking about the skyscrapers. Tokyo has greenery, I promise. Like, look, there's proof right here. There's flowers and then some non-4-leaf clover thingies. And there's more. Well, okay, there was some fall trees, but I'm talking about like not everything was transitioning still. Like there's a little bit of transitioning here, but like the stuff on the side of this river is like all green still. Oh, right. So I was going to. This is like more central Tokyo. I don't know. This is near where the Skytree is and where the big like one of the biggest like Buddhist temples is at here. I was just like walking around, and there's a lot of like rivers that you cross, and a lot of like river bridge thingies. Oh. Wait, what happened? Why are things deleting? Hello? What is happening? Why is Streamlabs like acting up? What's happening? I don't know why your messages got deleted. What the heck? I need to see like what's going on with Streamlabs. I think I accidentally turned on the mod thing again. I got told not to curse. Yeah, I know. Oh my god, I keep forgetting to. That's something I'll work on. Is what I keep saying, and then I don't do it. I will work on it. Sorry, it's just that the modding for Streamlabs is like a little bit too strict, so I need to make it less strict. Sometimes I forget how recent I've started watching your streams. Yeah. Some of you are pretty new still. Some of you have been around for a while. So we're having an intermission. No more Project Moon. The streamer, well, I got what? Bird spotted? Yes, I got told not to curse name. So yeah, I took a picture of these pigeons because I thought it was so funny how they were just like all lined up on this like little railing thing. I took it kind of far away because like I didn't want to scare them, but I thought it was funny, so I took a picture of the pigeons. If you remember the Danesley walking around Tavat with an eye in his butt, the what? Oh wait, no, I think I know what you're talking about. Wait, okay, out of context, that sounds like I don't like. That's not exactly how it, but I know what you're referring to. That was like my last Genshin stream that I did. Streamlabs is very mean. Yeah, Streamlabs is very mean. Oh god, guys, I forgot my water. I only have hot cocoa. This isn't gonna help me. Oh my god. Maelo ground Streamlabs. I can't turn off the modding for now, since like I can keep an eye on chat more today. Let me do that. No, actually, if I turn that off, then like other stuff doesn't work. That's why I have it on. Just kidding. I'm leaving it on. But just so you guys know, if like Streamlabs says something, it wasn't you. It was just Streamlabs. Now you completely remember me? Yeah! Hot cocoa is the best, yeah, but it's not very helpful for soothing parched throats. I'm gonna go grab water in a second, but... and then this is the picture of the Skytree. It was kind of cloudy and rainy this day, so it wasn't a good picture, but like I have a better picture of it at night, a little bit later. And then I took a picture of this like vending machine because it had like a banner of Neon Genesis Evangelion on it, which I finally finished this anime before I left to Japan, guys. I finally watched one of the OG animes. And then the sky tree is kind of on the back of this one. Took a picture of this bird because I because I thought the bird was cool. I have a lot of pictures of just like random animals. It was cute. I just wanted to take a picture. It's something I don't usually see in the States, so I was like, oh, let me take a picture. I like dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are great. Michael, this is a very serious question. Do you use milk or water for hot cocoa? Personally, if I can, like, if I'm making it at home, milk. That's the only right answer in my opinion. The only right answer is to make it with milk. If you make it with just water, you don't know. Unless you're like lactose intolerant, actually. That's okay, but like if you're like purposely choosing water, how could you? How could you? I wonder if Dane has killed Albedo yet, if you remember. I don't think he has. Well, actually, I don't know. I haven't caught up with the main storyline, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know anything. But so these cat statues. There's a story actually. They're not on this like little plaque thing, but there was like a little sign. Or was it this? No, I think there was a sign to the side of it. Basically these cat statues, I was like, there must be a story because like why else would there be cat statues? Or unless, you know, I mean, it'd be cool if they had cat statues just to have some. But apparently the story behind these cat statues is that like there was like this poet that like lived in this like city that like made a lot of like famous poems and whatnot, and like one of the poems, I don't know if it was called Blue Cat or if it like has to just do with cats. But one of the poems had to do with cats, and so like in order to commemorate this poet, the city made this like little cat statue monument type of thing. And I thought that was cool, so I took a picture of it. Correct, but my friend who is clinically insane uses water. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world if you have it with water. I'm just saying it's like 10 times better if you have it with milk. I mean, it is Japan. They might just have statues of cats around. I know, like, that could have been the thing, but because there was a sign that, like, explained the story behind it, like, that's how you know. There's a reason. There's a reason for the cat statues. There doesn't need to be a reason. I'm just saying that there is. Also, chat, we've been in silence. We've been in silence this whole time. Hold on, let me get some music playing. Why did no one tell me? Actually, no, I should have. That's something that I forgot to set up. That's on me, my bad. Let me. Oh god, do I even have anything? What is this for? Oh, I'm playing this. Oh wait, you can't hear anything. Hold on. Audio settings are all out of whack. Guys, bear with me. This is like the first time I streamed in a while. There we go. Oh my god. Yay, music! Hopefully it's not too loud. Actually, no, that's like super loud. Hold on. Let me fix that. Holy crap. Oh wait, no, that's me! Wait, what the heck? Now you can't... I don't know anything anymore! I fixed the wrong thing. I should be able to put it up a little bit more. Is that okay, chat? Is that too loud? Oh my god. Oh, I just remembered I drew fan art. Are you? It's on my account. Please look at it when you find the time. Your account? Like on YouTube? Let's listen to Genshin music? No. I'm just gonna put some lo-fi. Cats, they love to swing bats. Do they? Do they actually like to swing bats? Didn't tell you because I secretly love the silence. I mean, you guys are chill with that. Yeah, on your YouTube account? Okay. Yeah, maybe Remind me again if you're still around towards the end of stream. If not, I'll check it. I'll see if I can remember. If not, someone in chat, please remind me to look at the fan arts later. Okay, so yeah, that's like all for these pictures. Now moving on. Oh, I got some stories. Okay, so this like little square thing here was across from me at one of the stations that I was waiting at. And I thought that, like, at first, it looked like there was just, like, a crack in the middle, like, diagonally going across this rock, so I thought the vines were growing within that. But it's actually just, like, this power line that it's growing on. Either way, I thought it looked cool, so I just took a picture of it, because I like taking pictures of things that look cool to me. How much later is later? I don't know. I don't know how long this presentation is gonna take. I was thinking it was gonna last like maybe 2 hours, like if I really stretched it. But it's not a super long presentation. It's bad because I'm a beginner. Please don't judge it. Oh, I won't. I love any fan art. No matter what your skill level is, I'm happy to receive anything. So don't worry if you're a beginner. And then, like, in a lot of the cities that I would go to around Tokyo, like, it just had little, like, decorated pathways like this, and I don't know if it was, like, for Christmas, because there was a lot of, like, Christmas decorations, in Japan. So I don't know if this is, like, Christmas-related only, or if they just have it up just to, like, you know, make the streets look nice. But you would just, like, find streets like this, and it was, like, really cute. So I took a picture of this one. Because it had like these little like glowy light thingies, and the sun was just like just starting to set when I took this picture, so it's not like super lit up. You can see it starting to glow. And then you might be wondering why I have these two pictures of like a foggy park on the right. First of all, it looks really cool. This was like later at night, on one of the days of the trip. I was just I had some ice cream, and I was like, the thing is, like, in Japan, I don't know if it's like a rule or if it's just like something that you do just to not make a mess on the streets, but like you can't like walk and eat food in your hands. So I went to a park to eat some ice cream that I got, which I have a picture of it later. But bottom right picture actually goes hard, right? Like, I could be standing at the end of this road. I feel like I would fit in on this scene. But yeah, so there was this like just like massive like foggy park for some reason. Like, I swear like the rest of the city wasn't that foggy, but this park in particular was just like extra foggy for some reason. I don't know if there was like a pond nearby or if it was just like a humidity thing, but like the vibes were insane. The vibes went crazy. So I just like sat down. It was kind of chilly, but I still ate ice cream anyways, because like ice cream is something you eat like at any time, you know? It's just the thing that you have. And so I ate my really good mango ice cream, and like just had like, because I'm a writer, whenever there's like scenes like this where it's like really like vibey, I don't know how else to describe it. My words are failing me right now, but like when like the vibes are there, my brain just like goes crazy, like making up with stories. So I was like, what if like, I don't know, some like weird creature shows up in the fog, or we hear a scream in the distance. Those were the type of thoughts I was having while I was eating my ice cream. I was like setting up scenarios of what could happen at this foggy park, and like it wasn't like anything like it was all like scary stories for some reason. It was the foggy vibes, I swear. But it was really cool to walk around this park. It was like huge. There was like little pathways like these that you could go to. There was like benches and stuff. This was like a mini like open air sitting amphitheater type of thing, and in this like little section here, there's like a waterfall-esque thing that was like turned off. But I thought this park looked cool, so I took a picture. I wasn't sure if my camera was really gonna capture the foggy effect. It did a little, not as well, because like it doesn't look that foggy in the pictures, but trust me, it was like a lot foggier in real life. Would definitely eat the bottom right picture. I don't know if you could eat it. Probably tastes a lot like trees. Michael, are you gonna get mugged by SpongeBob in the foggy park? No. Nothing happened. It was just a chill, slightly creepy vibe at the park. Give me a second, chat. I'm gonna drink a little bit of my hot cocoa. I got some peppermint hot cocoa. Very good. But what do you guys think about this stone rectangle vine split thingy? I don't know. I don't know what this is. It just looked cool, so I took a picture of it. Do you guys think it looks cool, chat? It's okay if you don't. I just personally thought it looked cool. I wish there was like more of like a better background. Maybe I should have like made this a little darker so then this section like stood out a bit more. I like hardly edited these pictures. All I did is like crop them so that they could fit in these little squares. It looks like a Roblox logo. Wait, what is the Roblox logo? Isn't it just a square within a square? Do I know what the Roblox logo looks like? Roblox logo. Yeah, it's a square within a square. What do you mean? I mean, I guess it is gray. Like the Roblox logo. It's very aesthetic, whatever that means. Ah, yes. Aesthetic. Alright, moving on. Oh, yeah! Okay. So, this is some of, like, the touristy spots I went to. Frick, I didn't actually look up the name for this temple. That's, like, one of the biggest temples in, like, Tokyo. And I went there, and I drew my fortune, and I made a... I threw a coin and like clapped my hands and, you know, did like a prayer at the shrine. Oh, and I got like a great fortune, by the way, you guys. I got like it was like great fortune on the paper slip, but I think I accidentally threw away that paper slip, so I threw away all my good fortune on accident. I genuinely don't know where I placed it. Like, I have no clue where it went. I legitimately don't know what happened. Miguel, do you have any advice for, like, going places or getting food in Japan? Because I want to go, but I don't understand Japanese. Tokyo? If you stay within the Tokyo area, because, like, I only stayed within the Tokyo area. I don't know if I'm qualified for advice, because this was my first time going here, guys. Also, this is the Sky Tree in the left corner, and then the Tokyo Station on the right. Bottom corner. I'd say that, like, Tokyo is very accessible for foreigners, because there's a lot of things, like, all the signs usually had, like, an English translation to it. A lot of people there actually speak English, so, like, if you go to, like, a cash register, people will speak English, you know, Oh! Something that I can recommend is that you get either... Oh, God, what's it called? Why am I forgetting things? Either you get a passport card, or what's the other card? Suica. For your public transport, because you're going to be using public transport a lot. Because it's very convenient and it's just easy. Google Maps will be your best friend also. Google Maps tells you, like, what trains you need to go on. And even, like, where you have to transfer and, like, what times you gotta go. Or, like, trains will show up, basically. Though, you don't really have to worry about the times because, like, trains show up, like, every 10 minutes. So, even if you miss a train, don't worry. Unless you're, like, on a tight, like, time schedule. Another train will show up eventually. Unless there's, like, some sort of maintenance thing that happens. I don't know if this is advice. I'm just going on a ramble at this point. But, like, like, you don't have to worry too much about not speaking Japanese in Tokyo, is what I'd say. And, you know, you can always use Google Maps or, like, voice-to-speech type of things. Like, in case there's a word you don't know. I would suggest learning just some basic phrases, like, just for, like, shopping terms or, like, restaurant terms, like, how to order things or how to say, like, how many people will be there. Or, like, what phrases are, like, if the cash registers ask you, like, do you want a bag? Because they will ask you if you want a bag. And it usually costs a little extra for a bag. Misfortune be upon ye. Nah. I wanna go, but I don't got no money. Yeah. I went kind of on a whim. I'm very broke now, but that's okay. It was worth it. Fortunes at shrines are the OG gacha. You're right! It is the OG gacha. I didn't even think about that. You're right. That means I got an SSR poll. And then I lost it. Also, do they have Hatsune Miku concerts in Japanese? Yes, usually it's in Japanese. Japan? Yeah, all the time, actually. I don't know if there was one during the time that I was there. That'd be sick. You know, I should go to one next time. But I didn't even think about that. I did see a lot of Hatsune Miku merch. But I didn't even think about going to a Hatsune Miku concert. That's gonna be on my list for next time. But yeah, they definitely do. I've seen videos of it. I just don't know if there was any during that time that I was there, because I didn't think about it. Oh, I called this the Sky Tree earlier. Guys, I was wrong. This is the Tokyo Tower. I messed up. This isn't the Sky Tree. This is the Tokyo Tower. The one that, like, Hinata and Haikyuu gets confused with, like, the power poles because they look similar in color scheme. But no, this is real Tokyo Tower. Really pretty at night. I didn't actually go, like, up to it, but I saw it. One of the places that I was at. Oh, and here at the Tokyo station, I went to, like, a free museum that was in the building where I took this picture out. I don't know what it's called. I don't know if it's always there and free. The Sky Tree was, yeah, the Sky Tree was in the earlier slide. This is the Sky Tree. And the daytime, and then this is, oh frick, this is the Tokyo Tower. Yeah. And the museum was just, you know, like a regular museum. It's just had a lot of old stuff in it. A lot of taxidermy, which I was surprised about. Lots of like animal skeletons and stuff. It was kind of cool. But I didn't take pictures because some of the sections you couldn't take pictures, and I think some of the rest of them you could, but I didn't think about that. There's a lot of things that I didn't take a picture of. Like a lot of my favorite meals that I had, I just did not take a picture of, and it's because like I literally didn't think about it. I'm really bad at taking pictures, guys. But yeah, this was some of the cool stuff that I saw. And next, okay, this is the Sky Tree at night. It like lights up in like different colors, and it's really cool. I was like way closer to it because I went inside the Sky Tree. I didn't go to like the Sky Tree deck thingy, but I did get some anime merch at the Sky Tree. I got some anime merch at the Sky Tree. I got some Haikyuu merch here. Why? Because it was cute. It was like these like round little plushy thingies. And I think I had some gyoza around the area that I didn't take pictures of, but it was like mini gyoza. It's very, very cute. There's like a whole food court thing. Oh yeah. Let me explain. At the base of the Sky Tree, there was like a Christmas market festival type of thing. I don't know exactly what it was. Hello, Crystal Shard, welcome in. How was Japan? It was great. I'm talking about some of my trip stories right now. I'm just going through some slides, showing some pictures, and then like talking about my time there. And so at this like the base of the Sky Tree, there was like Christmas market festival thingy. And they were like selling like food and a couple of other things. I didn't look too closely, but At one of like next to one of the stalls, there was just these like creepy, like elf statues. And look, I'm an elf too, but I'm not like one of Santa's elves. I'm just like an like regular elf, you know. And these little dudes were Santa elves, and you know, honestly, these statues kind of creep me out, but I was like, they look silly, so I'm taking a picture to share with chat. I took this picture for you, Chad! Did you get yakiniku? I did! Actually, back here at where I took this picture of not the Tokyo Tower, the Tokyo Tower. It was actually near the restaurant where I ate some yakiniku, so I ate some good food, then had this view. It was a good night. Yeah, so these little elf. Wait, did you say? Who said those are your cousins? They are not my cousins, bro. Santa's elves. Sorry to break it, y'all, but Santa's elves don't exist. I'm sorry. I'm a devout bye. Goodbye, cloudy weather. I'm sorry, guys. They don't exist. Oh, man. I'm sorry if I broke any hearts, but this is the truth that you guys must all learn. So no, they are not my cousins. What do you mean they don't exist? It's exactly what I said. They don't exist. So do you know what that means? Yeah, photos of them right there. Of course they exist. No, these are statues. These are statues. What are you talking about? They exist in my hearts. I was gonna ask, do you have multiple hearts? So you do. Are you an octopus? Octopi? No, it's not octopi, but like, yeah, they have multiple hearts. Chat, they do exist because I am one? Oh, you're a Santa elf? You're Santa's elf? Oh god, wait, you guys are not ready for the next slide. Oh my god, I forgot. Okay, also, I took a picture of this because, like, pretty sunset. You know, you can see the reflection of the sunset on this building. But the main reason why I took this picture on the left corner is because of this building right here. I saw it trending on social media, like, I don't know if it was last year or like several months ago, but like this new building got built. I don't actually know what this building is for. I knew once upon a time, but I forgot about it. And they have like this weird, like, I think it's supposed to be a cloud, but chat, this does not look this does not look like a cloud. Oh my gosh. It's a golden radish lol. It was so weird that I saw it. Is it actually a golden radish? When I saw it back then? So you also saw it? Okay, never mind. So I thought, okay, I was like, I think this is supposed to be a cloud. No, a golden radish. Okay. Yeah, I have no clue what this building is for. I remember seeing it trending on social media though. And people are like making fun of the building and like, I mean, look. Does this look like a radish to you or something else? Time Lord for sure. Oh, you're not an octopus? Looks like a bear? A bear? How? Wait, where? What do you mean? But yeah, I didn't expect to actually run into this building while I was out and about. This was near where this was near where this temple was. It was like the bridge before this temple. It does, okay? Well, I'm just trying to understand what you mean. But if you think it's a bear, then it's a bear. Oh man, it was so funny. There was a lot of pretty scenery in this area. Forgot what I ate that day. Was that the day I had yakiniku? No. No, that was the day I had little gyoza. Okay. So, then this thing here on the bottom right. I don't know if this is for Hachi, like, specifically, but this was taken outside of the Shibuya train station. And there was like this like Shiba Inu mural. I don't know if it was specifically for Hachi or just like for Shiba Inus in like general. But I was like, this is so cute. I was like, this is adorable. And I knew that the Hachi statue was somewhere nearby, but I've heard that like you have to stand in line for like hours to take a picture next to the statue, so I didn't bother going towards it. Also, there was like, I was on a mission, so I didn't think about it too much. Yeah, pictures of food. Yes, the pictures of food will come after the scenery slides. But guys, that was at Shibuya Station. Do you guys know what else is in Shibuya? Do you guys know what else? I'm gonna give you guys like 3 seconds to try to guess what else is in Shibuya. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. Scooter? Okay, no. That is an answer. But that's not it. The crossing? Yeah! The crossing. But what specifically? Out of the franchises that I play right now, the one politician from Persona? I mean, that too. Well, actually, that's kind of the closest answer. Boom! Persona 5 is real, chat! Just kidding. Yeah, this is where the Shibuya crossing was at. But like, you guys recognize this, like, where this location's at? It's like the one scene in Persona 5 where, oh, by the way, I like added this like little disclaimer here in case YouTube hears me like spout the words Persona 5 is real and then like and then like flags me for like saying false things. Anyways, yeah, I went across the Shibuya crossing and also saw this. No, Persona 5 is not real, unfortunately, but like you know, there's always that one scene where it's like where you get like oh god, I'm like forgetting words. Where in Persona 5, you end like a section and sometimes you get like the gossips of the people and then they're like showing this area specifically. There's like little pop-up things. Yeah, this is what this is. And I had like over on the top left here, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it was like one of those giant like 3D looking billboard thingies, and there's this a puppy. Little puppy in the billboard. It was cute. Persona 5 is real! I know! I know! It was insanely crowded in this area, by the way. Oh my god, I made the mistake of going on a weekend and whew. Now, like, and actually, when I crossed, it wasn't like peak hour yet, so it wasn't too bad. I didn't get like lost in the crowd. But it was definitely still pretty crowded. Not gonna lie. The whole disclaimer at the very beginning of the game that if you say this is a real thing, then Eager doesn't let you play the game. Yeah, that's true. You're right. I forgot that's a thing in the game. That's true. Oh my gosh. Oh, whoops. Oh! Hold on, chat. Give me a second. But I thought it was really funny if I made a slide where it was like, Persona 5 is real! Because I saw the Shibuya crossing and I'm a weeb, so yeah. Anyways, let's move on. Yeah, so within Shibuya, I went there because I was going to the Nintendo store. So there was like this little Mario statue outside of the building where the Nintendo store is, and I will explain this picture in a second. Well, actually, I don't have much to explain. But, I went to this like mini mall area, and there was the Nintendo store, there was like the jump shop, there was like a Pokemon Center type of thing. And at the jump shop, they had like this like little display that was showing different manga stuffs, and I took a picture of the Haikyuu one because I love Haikyuu. And the thing is, within the shop, they were selling like actual jerseys, like of the characters. It made it feel like the characters, like, you know, like how there's like jerseys that they sell for like soccer players or like football players or like basketball players, where it's like literal jerseys with like their numbers and whatnot, and there's like official ones and whatnot. Yeah, there was that, but like for the Haikyuu characters. It was kind of crazy. I was so tempted to buy one. Like, I was so tempted to buy one, but I was like, I need to save my money for other stuff because like I don't think at this point I had gone to the Pandora Hearts Cafe yet, so I was like, no, I'm saving up money for that instead. Well, that's a pretty skeleton, right? On one of the streets that I was walking on, there was just this like skeleton in a cake dress costume thing in front of a shop. I didn't actually pay attention to what the shop was. I just saw the skeleton and I was like, what is going on? So I took a picture of it. I don't actually know why it was dressed up like that, but I was like, weird skeleton. Let me take a picture of it. Super Mario, Mamma Mia! Yeah! Universal Japan? No, it was just on a random side street that I was walking down. Like, there's literally nothing. There was like, it was just like a normal street. And then the skeleton was there. So what, you know, I say normal street, but like, what counts as a normal street? I don't know. You guys know? Oh, whoops. Wait, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to move on. I haven't talked about all the pictures yet. Yeah, so that's what that's what this was. I just thought it was a funny picture. Like the elves that I took a picture of earlier. Oh, and then this, I think we're going into the park section. Or no, I think we have one more section and then the park section of my pictures, but this giraffe statue was like in one of the parks that I went to. And I was like, oh, that's a cute giraffe statue. I don't know why there was a giraffe statue, just that there was. And so, yeah. Take a picture of it. What's next? Oh, yeah. Here's my park pictures compilation? I don't know what else to call this. Park picture compilation. Went to pretty big park. Had a lot of really, really pretty things. Like, everywhere. I took, like, a billion pictures, but I was like, if I try to show everything, that will, like, take the entire rest of the stream, so I was like, let me calm down a little and only show some of the pictures, because I have so many pictures, guys. I have so many. But yeah, they had, like, this little, like, pond? Yeah, pond thing in the middle. They had, like, a rock lining on this side and, like, little pathway over here. There's just a lot of, like, plants and, like, flowers planted around the area. This was, like, another mini, like, water pond thing with, like, pelicans. This building over here was, like, I think it was a cafe, but it was closed, so we didn't actually get to see it. And then bonsai tree that you can't see it fully, but this was, like, a big bonsai tree, and there's actually a couple of other ones, but this is the picture of the one that I took for this one. Because I don't know if I told you guys, but I have a bonsai tree. But it's like tiny bonsai tree. I was like, oh my gosh, giant bonsai tree. I mean, technically you would call that a regular tree, but no. Bonsai trees are done in a specific way, and this one's in a pot, so that means it's a bonsai. If it's in a pot and it's a tree, that's a bonsai tree. Also, the way it's, like, trimmed, everything. Did you guys know that's taking care of a bonsai tree is actually an art? Like, people go hard on how they, like, make their bonsai tree designs, like, grow. You can, like, you do a deep dive into, like, the art of bonsai trees, it's, like, crazy, actually. I haven't done a deep dive. I've just done enough to make sure my bonsai doesn't like perish, which like I actually need to switch out the dirt for it soon, but large bonsai equals small tree. I don't know what you're talking about. This is a bonsai tree. No, you're right. They are trees. They are just small trees. That's all they are. Small trees in pots. And it's like an art to make them small and like look pretty and all that. To make pretty bonsai trees. I don't know what's next. Oh. Food! Okay. Before we start the food section, let me go grab some water, because I need some water besides something else that's not just hot chocolate. So, do I have a caption for that? I'm not going to the bathroom, but I'm gonna put this up. I'll be right back, chat. I'm just gonna go grab some water. If you guys want to grab water or like a drink or like a snack too, now would be the time before I talk about the food section and make everyone, including myself, hungry. Yeah, so I will be right back. BRB! I'm back. Back again. With water this time. Okay. Nice. Good water. Okay, now we're going into the food section. The food section, like for the actual meals that I had besides the what I ate at the Pandora Hearts Cafe, it's kind of short. Not because I didn't eat food. I just like kept forgetting to take pictures of like the meals I had. There's a lot of good food that I had, so I'll probably talk about some of the other stuff that I had that I didn't take pictures of, but here we go. Food section. Oh man. So top left, I went to a dim sum place, and something that like I accidentally did on the flight there is like I was trying so hard to avoid making my stomach upset. Cause my stomach just gets upset easily. I have like a weak stomach, and I was trying so hard, but like right before I landed in Japan, I like absolutely destroyed? That's not a word. Destroyed my stomach, and so I was like, my stomach was upset for like 3 days straight while I was there, and I was like, oh, I can't do this. So I tried to eat. I was trying to eat a little bit, like not as much food. And so even though I went to a dim sum place, I only got fried rice. But honestly, this was like some of the best fried rice I've had in my life. So honestly, it wasn't a bad meal. It was actually really good. It was really good. And the thing is, like at this place, I didn't take any like pictures or recordings, and I really should have. But at this place, like there was like little robots with like cat faces on them that would like serve your food. They had like little trays they would say like a couple different phrases, and like they would just like be rotating around the restaurant. And so like my fried rice came on one of these little like robot cat thingies. And I like came up to the table and like turn around and you'd like grab the plates. It was so cute. I didn't expect that I would go to any of the restaurants that had these like robot waiter thingies, because I have seen, you know, like I've seen stuff like on social media about like robot waiters and like all these like weird robot things. In like in Japan, not just in Japan, but I think maybe in Korea too. But I didn't actually expect to like run into any of these restaurants with that, so that was really cool. I'm just sad I forgot to take a picture of it, 'cause, it literally was so cute. It had like a little cat face. And then yeah, so my goal for this trip was to eat as many of like the anime food the food that I've seen in anime as I could. So that's why there's just like, you know, I don't know if you would call it basic things, but like just some stuff you guys may or may not recognize. I don't know. I had a Hamburg steak that had like some like the tiniest bit of ratatouille that you've ever seen in your life, broccoli, and like a singular potato wedge. It was so funny. I mean, I had rice too, but like it was really funny. But this singular potato wedge, it was really yummy. But like I don't know why it's just one potato wedge. Anyways, it was really good. The sauce, for some reason, when I imagined eating hamburger steak, I thought it would be just like only savory. But the sauce that it comes with is like a demi-glaze? 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 I don't know if it's demi-glaze or demi-glaze, how you pronounce it, but like, it came with like a demi-glaze sauce, and it was like sweeter than I expected. It wasn't like super sweet, but it was sweeter than I expected. Actually, a lot of the foods that I had in Japan were pretty sweet. Also, this ratatouille, like the tomato sauce it had on it was like super sweet. People in Japan like sweet sauce, is what I've discovered. They like sweet. Like if there is a sauce, they generally like it sweeter, on the sweeter side of things. And as someone, like, I'm not entirely opposed to eating like sweet and salty foods. I'm not entirely opposed to eating sweet and salty foods, but I like have to like mentally prepare myself if I'm gonna eat a sweet and salty like dish. Chat, this looks fire, right? A lot of them were really good. This is a eat. Yeah, so like it was a demi-glace thingamajig. I don't know how else to like word it, but very yummy, just sweeter than I expected. This curry was curry. I don't know how else to, like, it's just curry, Japanese curry. And I had like chicken. It was actually a little bit spicy. And you guys know I can't handle spice. So it was just like, wasn't too bad. But I was on the spicier end of things, and I was suffering a little bit when I ate this, but that's okay. Oh man, for those unaware, Hamburg steak is a Japanese dish that is basically a little brick of meatloaf. Oh yeah, I should probably like explain. Oh well, is it meatloaf or is it just like a giant like hamburger patty? No, you're right. It's more akin to leaf. Not to leaf, to meatloaf. Yeah, and so it's just like a thick chunk of like ground beef in a sauce, and you can like add stuff on top of it. Some of the options on this menu like was like with cheese or like with a fried egg on top, and I really wanted to get the option with fried egg, but I was like, no, I should try just like the OG hamburger steak first. No, it's way different from a regular hamburger. Least most no. Almond brittle is the embodiment of sweet and salty. Oh, you're right. In the States, at least. True. I don't know. I think it's because I'm used to making my hamburger patties a little bit more akin to like meatloaf, like with breadcrumbs and whatnot. Anyways, yeah. So that's what this is. And then on the bottom right, I mean, this is curry. And then on the bottom right, is tonkatsu with some miso soup and cabbage salad. There were so many meals that I had that came with cabbage salad. Like, it's good that, you know, like, if you're having, like, a pretty hearty, like, main dish, that you have a salad on the side. But, like, so many of them were just, like, this, just, like, shredded cabbage. And it wasn't terrible. But I was just like, why just cabbage, you know? I mean, and then I had a little plate of, like, more, I think, like, pickled veggies here. Those were actually pretty yummy. That was actually really yummy. But yeah, this is tonkatsu. This is a, like, I think it's generally served in a bowl. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is generally served in a bowl. And then you have, like, rice on the bottom, and then there's, like, these, like, sauteed grilled onions, and then it usually comes with, like, a kind of Swedish sauce, and then you have, like, a pork loin, or, like, pork cutlets, and, like, deep, like, breaded and, like, deep fried, and then egg. Usually, like, some sort of, like, egg on top. So this was the meal I was looking forward to the most, because I love tonkatsu. Like, I love tonkatsu. I've tried it at the States, you know, I've tried making it myself. But it's just, like, so good. And honestly, this, like, hit it out of the park. It was so yummy. Like, I don't know how they managed to, like, deep fry this and then still make the pork inside, like, super tender. Like, it was crazy, chat. It was insane. It was really, really good. I'm, like, gonna, like, crave this for the rest of my life until I can go back to Japan again. But it was very, very yummy. Chat, I'm addicted to almond brittle and breakfast tacos. That's okay. I'm addicted to tonkatsu, apparently. Actually, no. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but no. But yeah, but no. But this was super yummy. Oh, man. I'm gonna, like, miss it. Oh, no. This is, like, all I took in terms of, like, savory foods. Pictures of terms of savory foods. But let me actually, before I move on to the next line, let me talk about some of the other stuff I had. I did have yakiniku, which is, like, Japanese barbecue. I had I didn't have ramen. I know, shocking. But I did have something that's kind of like ramen. How do you... I think skimmin? Skimmin? How do you pronounce it? Japanese... Skimmin. Skimmin? Skim... Frick, I can't... Anyways. There's another like noodle dish that's called skimmin. Probably botching the name, but it's like ramen where it's like the broth, you have like this heavy broth and like noodles, and then they come in like instead of the noodles being in the broth, they're separated. Yeah, I had that too. Noodles and broth are separate. Yeah, so you have them separated, and so you, like, take the noodles and dip it into the broth and, like, eat it. And then, apparently, because I did go on this trip with friends. Yes, I know, shocking, I have friends, chat. And so one of my friends there, like, explained that there apparently, like, was, like, these, like, steps that you could take when eating the skimmin, which would help, like, one, get through the broth, two, make it lighter. So there was, like, I think, like, a lot, like, I don't know what the steps were, but there's, like, a couple of different sauces that you can add while you're eating this. And then, like, at the end, like, you add, like, lime to, like, cut through the fat and, like, so you can drink the broth, basically. It was really, really yummy, but it was so, like, greasy. I don't know, like, not greasy in a bad way, but, like, very fatty. And, oh, man, my stomach was, like, very, very full after that. But it was so yummy, and I literally forgot to take a picture of it. Michael, friends? No way, I know. Shocking. Me with friends? Who could have thought that the wet elf in the middle of the forest could have friends? But, yeah. And so, yeah, one of my friends explained that there was, like, a whole... No, not with this. I don't have a picture of it, right. With the skimmin. What else did I have? I'm trying to think of foods. But why am I forgetting everything? Oh, I did have, besides just like katsudon, I did just have regular katsu, which is just the pork, like fried pork part, and then, you know, with some rice and like I did put some sauce on it. That was what I had the first night that I got here. Let's see. Oops. Let me see. I'm like trying to remember what else I ate. With so, oh, I tried okonomiyaki. I did have the Japanese cabbage pancakes. Those were really, really yummy. I did enjoy that. That was cool. That was yummy. I want to get like, cause like the mayo that you put on top is like striped mayo. Wait, that sounds off. But like it comes out, it's like striped, so it's not like just a big glob, you know? It would actually work really well for like hot dogs. But I think I've seen some of that mayo in the States, so I want to see if I can get it, but like with like the striped cap thing. I don't like the fatty parts of meat, it's like chewy. Yeah, that's why usually when you're cooking meat, you want to make sure you get rid of the big like chunks of meat. You don't want to get rid of the marbling that's within the meat, but you want to get rid of like the chunky fatty bits. But yeah, I like cabbage pancakes with the sauces that it comes with. It was very yummy. I had karage, which is like Japanese fried chicken. That was also very yummy. Oh, I also, on one of the last nights that I was there, because why not? I had just like, I just got like some stew and fries at a restaurant. Oh, actually, that was after the Indigo La End concert. I just got like some stew and fries because like, I was like really craving stew for some reason, and I saw it in the menu, and I was like, I know I'm here to like try like Japanese foods, but like, what if stew? So I, I just got some stew. What else out of the savory foods that I had? I had more fried rice, but instead of like Japanese fried rice, it was like Indian fried rice. I had some of that. I had some konbini food. I had some like, I tried some onigiri, like a tuna mayo onigiri. It was exactly what I expected. I had, again, I had so much, I didn't think about it, but now that I'm like listing off the foods I had a katsu. Oh wait, frick. Oh no! Oh, copyright music! Oh! My playlist ended. That was scary. Oh my gosh, that was scary. What the heck? Why did I just play the next song randomly? Ooh. What if I don't do that to me? Good thing I caught that quickly. Oh my god. You guys didn't hear that. Chat, why is the butter goddamn curling? It's finna ruin my pasta. What type of butter? Sorry, butter. What type of butter are you using? Like, excuse me. But yeah, I didn't realize how much katsu I had. I also had like a katsu sandwich from the konbini. I had spam musubi, which is like just like rice with like a slice of spam on top, kind of like fried spam, and then like seaweed around the middle. Oh, I did try sushi, like specifically like sashimi style sushi. And honestly, I'm not usually a seafood person, but the taste wasn't bad. Like, it was actually like a lot softer of a taste than I thought it would be. But like, I had a hard time eating it because like I couldn't get the image of like fish in my brain. So I didn't eat more than like 3 pieces, but it was good sushi. Using normal butter, I guess no pasta for me. Dang, bro. Rip. And what else did I have? I had gyoza. I had a lot of, I got some gyoza a couple of different times, which is like dumplings, like Japanese. Well, I don't know if it's just Japanese specifically, but there are like just small dumplings. Is what they are. I'm sure there's a bunch of other food that I had, but I can't remember it. So we're just gonna move on to the sweets portion of my food pictures. Ta-da! This ice cream here on the top left is the ice cream that I ate at the Foggy Park that I showed earlier. This is the ice cream that I had there. It was so yummy. It was so yummy. This like ice cream place was like open late, and we went to go grab some desserts after some foods, and this was like a mango. I don't know if it was just mango or if it was a mango and then something else fruit thing, but it had like fruit chunks on top with like this syrup, and then this was like kind of like vanilla ice cream, and then there was like ice cream, not ice cream. There was ice cream at the bottom of this ice cream, chat. No way. No, what I meant to say is that there was like cereal at the bottom of this, which I don't know why it was just at the bottom, but it was really, really good. So really yummy ice cream. And then I went to like one of like the what do you call it, chain like donut restaurant thingies in Japan called Mr. Donuts, because I don't know, like there's a YouTuber that I watch shorts of, and like he makes a lot of like reviews on Japanese food, and like he talks about like Mr. Donuts all the time. And when it comes to sweets, like I'm not the type of person that really goes for the crazy flavors. I go for like the most basic flavors. So there were like Pokemon themed donuts, but because I had seen the YouTuber's like review on the donuts, I was like, I'm not gonna eat them. One, because it was like probably gonna be too much for me. Two, because I was like, I don't think I like the flavors. So they were really cute. They were really cute. But I didn't take pictures of them because I didn't get any of those donuts. But maybe I should have taken pictures. I don't know. But I got this like cream-filled. I think this was called like an angel donut or something. It was like cream-filled on the inside and like sugar on the outside. And then this was like a chocolate donut with like coconut sprinkling on the outside. And then this was something that I did really want to try, which is like a mochi donut. I don't know if it's actually made with mochi, but it was like the texture was like different. Okay, let me see. What is mochi? Let's see. Mochi donuts, also known as poi mochi, are a fusion pastry crossing traditional American-style donuts and Japanese mochi. The mochi donut's hybrid batter makes for the donut that is fluffy and moist with a satisfying chew. Yeah, the chew? Like, the texture of the chew was really, really, like, it was really interesting, and it was really yummy. So, I guess it is made with, like, a mix of, like, I guess, like, regular batter and, like, the, what you, like mochi rice flour, probably. But it had, like, a chewy, like, an interesting chewy texture. It was really yummy. Pokemon-themed donuts? Chat, now I have to go to Japan. Yeah, like, the thing is, like, at Mr. Donuts, they have, like, seasonal, like, themed donuts that, like, they switch out, like, every week. So, like, even if you go, you might miss the Pokemon donuts. But I did get a Pokemon taiyaki, which is this like the pancake red bean fish thing that they have. Hi, I'm late, I know. Oh, hello! Welcome in! I was doing some homework anyway. Have you been? I've been doing good. Welcome in. I've just been talking about my trip stories. We just got through like the scenery pictures, and now we're talking about some of the food that I ate. We're in like the sweets section of the food, and then after we finish the sweets section, I'm gonna be talking about the Pandora Hearts Cafe! Woohoo! But I'm doing great, yeah. I'm still recovering from jet lag. But it's been a good time. It's been a good time. I see magic carp at the bottom right. Yeah, this was a Pokemon themed taiyaki. How do you describe that? It's like a taiyaki. Japanese fish-shaped cake or waffle that's often sold as street food. Oh, waffle instead of pancake? I mean, yeah. It's fluffy like a pancake waffle thing. Oh, Pokemon donuts? Gotta try those even though I don't like donuts. Yeah, I think one of them was like maple flavored. I don't know what... I wish I knew more about Pokemon. I know a lot of Pokemon characters, but the... Okay, actually no. I don't know that many Pokemon characters. But it was like a toad-looking thing. Not a toad. It looked more like a weasel. I don't know what it was, but it was like a weasel one. There was like a Pokeball donut. Yeah, I'm not usually a big fan of donuts either, but I really like this mochi donut. I wish they sold these in the States because I would actually prefer that over just a regular glazed donut. This is just like a glazed mochi donut, but the texture was so, like, it was so good. It was really good. Bro, I feel like I would love Japanese desserts. If you like sweet things, yeah. You have a lot of sweets over here. Oh, and then this on the bottom left. It was a cafe my friends and I just randomly kind of stumbled into. We were on our way to another cafe, and then I saw, like, the menu for this cafe, and I was like, we should just, like, stop here. And honestly, this cafe is where I had, like, one of the best breakfasts that I had. And also where I had the best coffee that I tried. I tried so many different, like, coffees at, like, different cafes in Japan. But the best one was probably at this one because it had, like, the right ratio of milk that I like in my coffee. Something that I found out about Japanese coffee, actually, is that they tend to like their coffee more on the bitter side, even if it's, like, a latte or a mocha. Cause, like, every time I had a latte, I was always like, man, this needs just, like, a little bit more milk. Like, it was always just slightly more on the bitter side of things. And I was always like, oh, it needs a little bit more milk. But this one had a good, like, latte ratio. But basically, at this cafe, what, like, caught my eye is that they had, like, panda parfaits. And I didn't get the panda parfait because, like, I wanted the French toast. So this was like they brought the skillet to me, and it was like, still sizzling. Like, this thing was super freaking hot. But like when you paired it with like this, like the syrup, and like this was like ice cream, vanilla ice cream on top, it was so good. Like, I wanted to go back to this cafe so bad, but I didn't have time to go back to it. When I go back to Japan though, I'm going back to this cafe. It's called Blue Leaf Cafe. It's really yummy. I love mochi, oh my lord. Yeah, like, I really think, like, if you like mochi, try the mochi donut when you go to Japan. Oh frick. No, wrong way. Try the mochi donut, because it's like a fusion between a donut and a mochi, and, like, the texture is so good. Like, it's so, like, it's such an interesting texture. I really liked it. But, like, this, French toast was so good. Normally, I'm not a big fan of, like, cinnamon flavored things, but, like, the cinnamon flavor on this, like, was super light. It was a super light flavor, and it wasn't, like, super intensely sweet either. So, like, the, like, slightly sweet bread, like, French toast combined well with the sweet, like, ice cream, and, like, the not a sweet cream. Like, ugh, it was like just a perfect blend of flavors. I, like, want to go back to this cafe so bad. I will be thinking about this French toast in my dreams. Oh man, it was so good. Chat, I live for sweet things. I go, is that ice cream or butter on that thing? Yeah, it's vanilla ice cream. That's French toast. Oh my god, I would devour that thing. French toast and ice cream, it was so good. It was so hot though. Like, they literally, like, brought it, like, fresh out of wherever they cooked this. And it was like, I'm so glad that we had the ice cream on, like, on top of the French toast, because, like, bro, I would have burned my mouth if not for that. Making chocolate milk. Oh, nice. I don't have chocolate milk, but I do have some hot chocolate with me. Woohoo! Peppermint hot chocolate. And then yeah, taiyaki. This one was like the typical like it's like a waffle pancake thing with like usually red bean paste inside. This Pokemon one had chocolate in it though. And then I did try a cookies and cream taiyaki and like a red bean paste and I don't know if it was chestnuts or like walnuts in it also. I didn't really taste the walnuts in that one though, it just tasted like red bean paste. Which, I wasn't sure if I was gonna like red bean paste. I did try it in a couple different things, and honestly, the flavor of red bean paste isn't my favorite, but like, I don't hate it either. It's just like weird for me to eat, but like the texture of beans and have it be sweet, you know? Wait, I meant not hot chocolate. Oh, nice! You're part of the hot chocolate gang. Nice. And you have peppermint! Dang, we ran out. I love peppermint hot chocolate. It's such a good combo. It's really such a good combo. Yeah, the bean paste is fine, yeah. It's not terrible. I don't hate it. But I do like it. I do like bean paste. Bro, I honestly need to go to Japan for the sweets alone. Honestly, yeah, if you're a big sweets fan, this is like the place for you. There were so many sweets that I saw that I really wanted to try, but because like my tolerance for sweets is so low, like, and by that I mean like I can, okay, when it comes to like my like drinks, so like my shakes or like my smoothies or my coffee, I really like them super sweet. But when it comes to like actual sweets, like this like French toast or like donuts or like this, I can't eat a lot of it because I don't know if it's because it's like with drinks it doesn't fill up your stomach as much as like real sweets does, but like I can't eat a lot because then it's like too much sugar for me. But then like I pour like 5 packets of sugar into my coffee that already has sugar in it, and I'm like, nah, this isn't enough. So I don't know what's with me with that. I really don't know what's up with me with that, but like I like can't eat a lot of sweet things. So like out of these 3 donuts, I only actually ate 2 of them and then saved the last one for like breakfast the next morning. Because like it was like eating 2 of these donuts was too much for me. Oh, and then this drink that I had here was like a passion fruit like pineapple drink. It was really yummy. It had a lot of little bits in it though, so this was also kind of filling me up. Oh, hey Red, welcome in! God damn it, now I'm hungry. Yeah, sorry. This is why I was like, guys, grab some food or grab some snacks for this portion, because like the food, I was like, it's gonna make everyone in chat hungry, including myself. I'm really hungry right now. I really want this French toast again. Oh man, you really need multiple trips to Japan in order to try out the foods. True. That's true. Chat, use peppermint whipped cream on my hot cocoa. Is that actually a good idea? Oh, that's like, oh no, oh, that's actually a good idea. I didn't know that existed, but that sounds amazing. What? Wanna go for the culture and food? Yeah. Good stuff. I could shovel sweets down my throat all day long. I really can't. Like, if I eat like one sweet thing in the day, I can't have any more. That's like my limit. I wonder how much I could eat without getting full. I don't know. Depends on how big your stomach is. I'll go toast some bread because that's all I got. You know what? Sometimes we gotta make do with what we have. I was gonna eat, but my god, that butter decided to curdle. I'm sorry, dude. That's really sad. Oh! Oh my god, guys! Now we're to the next section. Okay, okay, I have a crazy story. Before we talk about these 3 items on the left, let me just like go over this real quick. This is dorayaki. This is also like, this is legitimately just like pancake slices with like red bean paste in the middle. I tried that because like I watched Natsume the Book of Friends, or Natsume Yujincho, and like Yanko sensei, like the cat in the anime, like goes crazy over these, so I was like, I need to try this for Yanko sensei. So I tried one, and honestly it wasn't all that, but Okay, let me explain. So, on the day that I went to go visit the Skytree and also went to visit like that one Buddhist temple that I came across. Dorayaki, Doraemon's favorite, yeah. Holy crap, did I just hear Natsume Book of Friends? Yes, you did! I'm a big fan of that show. I love it so much. It's such a cute show. And I cry like every day. No, just kidding, I don't. But like, man, that anime made me cry a lot. Anyways, but that's besides the point. So these three dishes are all connected, by the way. These three right here. So basically, like, on the way to the Skytree, I was like, I really need some coffee in me because this was only like day, what, 3 or 4 of my trip, and I was like still pretty jet lagged. So I was like, if I don't get coffee in me, I'm not gonna make it. And I knew it was gonna be a big day, so I was like, okay, where, like, near this, like, around the Skytree area, I was like, where are some coffee shops I can go to? And since I was with my group of friends, some of them were hungry, so I was like looking for a coffee shop that had like some type of food. And as I was looking online, all I saw was like the images of like this like coffee, and I was like, oh, that's like so cute, like it looks really well made. I know I like saw that they had menus, so I was like, oh, they have some food, so we'll go here. And I didn't look any further than that. So like the group of us, we went to this cafe. It was like tucked into like a little corner in a street. I forgot what it was actually called. Frick, I'm gonna have to look it up, but it was like 42 something or another, I'm pretty sure. But anyways, so we get to the door of the cafe, and like on the front of the door there's like a sign that's like, sorry, like we're under construction, so we apologize for like the inconvenience. So like I was thinking, I was like, oh, it's probably gonna be like, you know, maybe it's gonna be a little bit noisy because, you know, there'll be like building in the background or something, or it might not be like, it might not look as nice as usual, you know, inside or something like that. But I was like, oh, you know, it's under construction, like it's whatever. I don't know how my sister drinks just plain black coffee. I know people who do that, and I don't know either. I can't just drink black coffee. I need creamer or milk. Same. I don't know how your sister survives like that. By the way, how is stuff cheap in Japan? For like certain types of merch and food, I would say yes. For clothes, I would say no. And well, yeah, and then certain types of merch were cheap, other types of merch were not cheap. It just really depends on like what you were getting. Basically, the higher the quality in something, the more expensive it was. But the food generally was like pretty cheap, I would say, compared to the States. Okay, but yeah, so going back to the coffee shop story. So we walk into this coffee shop, and I'm like totally expecting it to be like under construction and whatnot. But what actually ended up happening is not that the building itself was under construction. It's that the cafe was construction themed. Like, legitimately was construction themed. So in this cafe, like, this, like, all the coffees or like the hot chocolates that you would order has something construction related in the wording. So it says, this one in particular said, let's get to work. And then like the utensils and like everything was construction themed. So like my spoon, you can't really see it here, but my spoon is literally a shovel. It's literally just a mini shovel, and then my fork is like a mini rake. And then the water cups had this like little phrase here that was like, be careful. And like, oh man, I like regret not taking pictures of the shop so much, but like the shop had just like a chain link fence in the back, and there was like a literal tool like board with a bunch of like construction tool things, and there was like mini like road barrier signs and like mini like construction vehicles, like flowers and like cranes and stuff. Like they had so many things, and then they had like giant TVs with like surveillance footage of like construction workers, like literally just like playing instead of like, you know, watching some like TV show or something. It was just video footage of construction workers. It was like the funniest thing in the world. And I didn't get it, but one of my friends ordered like the curry at the like restaurant or at this cafe, and they serve your curry like with like, you know, rice on the side, but like on a plate of like of a shovel head. It was crazy. And like the thing is, like, we came into this thinking it was gonna be a normal cafe. Like, I didn't take a close look at it, and I had no clue that it was gonna be construction themed. Like, I came across the theme cafe just like on like a random chance. Oh, and then I don't know if I have it on the next slide. Oh, I don't. Where did I not put it in? Oh my god. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna pull it up. So I saw at like the bar stool, not the bar stool, like at the bar counter of the cafe, and I noticed that there's like little like toolboxes on there, and I was like, what? Like, why are there why is there just like random like toolboxes on the bar counter? And then when I opened it up, that's where I saw I only have one like I had 2 pictures of it, but I'm just gonna show this one. It was like actually power charging like stations. Let me show you guys. It's gonna take up like the whole screen. But this frick, it's like the entire screen. Oh, whoops. Clicked on the wrong thing. This image. Oh my god. Guys, I swear I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. It was like little mini toolbox with a power like where you could plug in your phones inside. It was so cute. Like, honestly, this cafe was so cute. But like I had no idea. Food's so powerful, my internet died. Dang. Sorry about that. I don't feel so good. I think my hot chocolate did something. Uh-oh. That's not good. Maybe we've had too much hot chocolate. Food's so powerful, my internet died. The milk has 7 days. I think it was the hot chocolate packet I put in. Oh, rip. Wow, how inclusive of the shop. They prepare cutlery for people of all shapes and sizes. Yeah. It was like crazy. That sounds good, not gonna lie. Wow, that's very convenient, right? But yeah, super cute, like just themed cafe that I happened to run across. While I was looking for just a coffee shop where I could have, you know, some good old coffee to power me through the day. But that was like one of the crazy things that I kind of came across during my travels. Okay. Moving on though. Now we're on the Pandora Hearts well, it was Pandora Hearts like with Vanitas no Carte collaboration cafe, and oh my god, it was so good. It was so good. So the cafe was in Ikebukuro, and it was at this place called like Mono Cafe, I think. So like the front of the store had like, you know, like most buildings are like multi-level in like the Tokyo area, and it usually has like little banners like these that show you like where things are. Yeah, this building had all 3 floors taken up by this collaboration cafe. Like, I saw this and I was like, what? I was like, what? So, that was kind of crazy. You should take my DM. Okay. Oh, it was called Gamba Cafe. That's what it was. I remember now. At like 45 Ichinome. Oh, I have a picture of the Shovel Cafe. Thank you. Okay, let me see. Shovel Cafe. That's not Shovel Cafe. Hold on. We're going back to this story real quick before we continue. But like, it was kind of crazy that the that the freaking, oh my god, Pandora Heart's like Venitas no Carte cafe thingy was like all, how do you call it? Taken up. All 3 floors were taken up by the collaboration cafe. And it was so cute. Like, it was just decorated everywhere with like banners of the characters. I'll show you guys the banners of the characters like after I show you guys the food. But it was so cute. And I was like so afraid because I was like, I'm about to spend all my money right now and no one's gonna stop me. Oh, I had like 2 moments like that. One when I went to the pop-up shop, and then another moment where I went to the cafe. But give me 1 second, chat. Where am I? Who am I? What is going on? Oh, here it is. Yeah. And then... Where did I put this? Oh no. I lost the picture. Did I? Yeah, no. Man. I have so many stories. Oh boy. This is gonna be a pain. No. Okay. And now I need to go here. Also, is the audio quality okay? YouTube's giving me an error thing. Am I buffering? Am I like loading weird? Or is everything kind of a-okay? I don't know. Let me guys know. You guys should let me know if the stream is lagging. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Shovel. Okay, guys. Here's the shovel curry. Is this it? Is this the shovel? Oh, there we go. Choom. 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 Shovel curry. This is the shovel curry I was talking about. Yes! I know. It doesn't look appetizing, but from the stories that other people told me, apparently it was really good. I didn't personally try it because I had like a chocolate cake thingy on the top right. And that was like more than enough for my stomach at that moment. My stomach was like, no more chocolate, because the problem was that like so this coffee that I ordered was a mocha, and then I ordered like a super dense like chocolate cake also, and that was a mistake, but it's okay. That was a mistake, but it's okay. It's fine. Why is... Okay. But okay, yeah. Continuing back to the Pandora Hearts Cafe. So, this picture on the right here is sideways because that's the only way I could get it to fit. Also, yeah, good to know that nothing is like buffering. YouTube is telling me it's buffering and I don't know what's going on. But this little sign here, how do I like explain? It's like the logo for the collaboration cafe, so it has like a number 20 here. Because it's like the author's 20th anniversary, and like the whole theme of this like 20th year anniversary was like a travel, I guess you could say. Like a travel theme, and I don't know why there's a whale for the logo, but there is. I think there's probably some explanation on it on the website, but I haven't looked into it because like I was just so focused on like getting into the events that like I never thought to look into it. But yeah, they sat us at these like little like cute tables with like the logo on it, and it says right here like Pandora Hearts X Venitas no Carte Collaboration Cafe. And at each of the tables it had like little character, like the little characters on them. So this is Sharon from Pandora Hearts. Probably because whales are dope. No, you're right. Maybe because whales can travel long distances or something. I don't know, that's what I would guess. But yeah, so this is all 3 floors were taken up. I think I went to the 3rd? No. 4th floor. Yeah, so I was the 4th floor in the cafe. And the thing about the pop-up shop and the collaboration cafe, is that like the author had personally gone to both of these locations and like done little doodles and like a golden marker. So in a second, I'll show you guys like the banners that were in the cafe, and she had gone to all the banners of the characters and like written little like dialogue, like speech bubble thingies, which I then translated roughly. I don't know if the translations are any good, but I hope it will make sense. But yeah, this is the little table setup. It was like very cutely decorated. I couldn't take a picture of the whole cafe because they had a rule where it's like you can't have pictures of people in it. But ta-da! This is the stuff that I ate at the cafe. I already had a Gilbert plushie, but when I went to this was after the pop-up shop, but I wanted to share the cafe first because since we were talking about food. But I also got a little Oz plushie and a little Break plushie, and I took them to the cafe with me so I could take pictures with them. But yeah, I tried to get everything that was like Pandora Hearts related for the most part, as much as my stomach could handle anyways. So I got this little cup that had like the little characters on it right here. This is like Noe, this is Vanitas, and then this is, oh my god, John. And then we had Gilbert and Oz and Alice on the cup. And this was just like a iced like jasmine tea that I ordered. Oh, and something about like that cafe is that like with each order that you had, they would give you like a free like random coaster of the characters. And man, I'm so like I was so focused on making the presentation that I totally forgot about it. But like I did get like a lot of coasters out of this, because like even if you ordered like one drink, you could get a coaster. So I got a couple of different coasters. I have them saved somewhere. I just forgot to take pictures, but it's fine. And then this was like, so this character here, I got her like little themed tea thingy. And so this was like a honey peach like milk tea. And it was really yummy, actually. It wasn't like, I was expecting it to be a little sweeter. It wasn't super sweet, but it was really yummy. I actually kind of want to figure out how to make it, because like it was pretty good. And if it had just like a little bit more sugar, it would be like even better. And then because my favorite character is Gilbert, I ordered this like toast sandwich thing. I don't know what it was actually called, but it was like these two like toasted bread slices, and then in between there's like ham and like cheese and like some sort of like sauce, and then on top there's more cheese, and I think this is either parsley or oregano like spread across here, and then like a fried egg on top. And it was actually gooey, so like when I cut into this, like all the yolk like spilled, and it was very yummy. And like a little mini salad thing, and this was like a potato salad ball. Everything was pretty yummy. I was actually kind of nervous about the food, because like I've heard that with collaboration, like anime collaboration cafe thingies, it can be kind of hit or miss with like how the food tastes like, because some of the places some of the places like focus more on just like how the dish looks like, and like making sure it like fits the theme of the anime rather than how it tastes. And some places do like focus a little bit more on the taste. So anyways, here it was really good. And then I got Break's like dish, and of course it's just like full of sweets, because it is the like major sweets fiend in Pandora Hearts. So I had like my little Break plushie here, and these dishes came with these little like character card thingies. which I saved also. And this was like a blueberry cake slice. Trying to like describe the flavor. It had like, you guys can't really see it in the picture, but there was like a layer of like jelly on top of this cake, and then like the cream was like with like underneath the jelly, and then I think this was like kind of chocolate, so it was like blueberry chocolate cake. And when I combined it with this like sauce, like sweet like fruit sauce thing, it was really good. And then this like cup had like a yogurt layer with jelly on top also. Yeah, I went to a Freerin cafe earlier this year and the food was definitely artsy. Not that good, especially for the bigger price. Yeah. Yeah, so like really just depends. I was super nervous for this cafe, but I'm glad that it was actually like the food was actually pretty decent. But now we're gonna be moving on to the banners. So, yeah, if you guys can, these things are kind of in the way, but like, if you guys look at the gold lettering that's on the banners, or like these like little doodles, that was all done by the author. And she had also gone into like the bathrooms and like done little doodles on the mirrors, but I couldn't take a picture of that, so I'm not gonna be showing that on the stream. But so yeah, this is like what the character said. I would attempt to try to like, what is it? Copy how they say things, but I won't. So I'll just read it normally. But yeah, this is Jean. She's from Vanitas no Carte. She's like, there are so many delicious looking things because, you know, it's the cafe and, you know, there's a lot of food. So it's like she's commenting on the food that she's seeing at the cafe. And Dominique, ever the gentle lady, I guess you could say, says, welcome, monsieur. Because she and Vanitas are both like big flirts. They're like the flirts of the Vanitas no Carte like cast. Oh, and also Roland. No, not Roland. What's his name? Olivier. And then we have Break and Sharon here. Break is like, oh, he's like, I think, I didn't realize this before, but I think he's holding like all of the stuff that Sharon bought while they're like out and about. So he's like, Miss. Also, disclaimer, these are rough translations. They might be off. So like if it sounds off, it's because it probably is off. I just did like something super quick so I could like add it to the slides. But he's just like, Miss, I can't hold on any longer. I'm too hungry. He was probably struggling because look at how many boxes and like bags he's carrying. And then we have little Emily here on his shoulder. She's kind of hidden by the bubble thingies. And then Sharon's like, look at this break. I want to go see that cafe over there. I don't think the dialogue on each character banner really like is supposed to like go with one character or another. Like they're not like, if I go with one character or another, I mean like they're not supposed to like match up basically. So even though Break is saying one thing, Sharon's saying another thing. I don't think they're like supposed to be like actually like interacting, if that makes sense. And then we have another pair from the Vanitas no Carte. Here's actually Vanitas, and then here's Noe. And the stuff in boxes is just like what like I guess the narration would say. I don't know how else to describe that, but Vanitas is like, welcome, please enjoy to your heart's content. And then in this little like text on the side, it's like customer service smile. So basically, he's just doing customer service right now. He's not actually being nice, and that's like his whole character. I feel like this is a lot about his character. And then Noah is like, my favorite is what is it? Tarte tatin? 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 I like looked it up yesterday. It's like a French dish. It's like a French like apple pie-esque thing. I don't actually know. And then we have Leo Elliot's banners, and then Leo's like, oh, did we meet Leo in the anime? I know we did like the anime watch along like ages ago, and I know not all of you guys finished it, but like did we meet Leo? I think we did, but you can't see his eyes that clearly, so this is kind of a spoiler. That's fine. Um, it's not that big of a spoiler. His eyes are a little bit more different in the manga. Let's go that way next time, Elliot, is what he says. And then Elliot's like, what was your favorite dish? If you'd like, let me know what was good. Because he had a bubble here and like another bubble here, and then he has like sparklies all around him. Very, very gentleman. And then some of the characters included each other a little bit more in their banner descriptions, so I just like grouped them up into trios. So we have Roland, also from, oh wait, forgot to mention, these two are from Pandora Hearts. I mean, I kind of mentioned it, but not like fully. And these three are from Vanitas no Carte. Here it's like Roland, where he's like, welcome in. And Astolfo, like, anytime he was anywhere and he said anything, for some reason, he was like the character that had like the most to say, both in the Pandora Hearts Cafe and also at the pop-up shop. I really don't know why. But the author had a lot for him to say and her like little doodle thingies. So Astolfo is like, was like, Roland came up to me. He said, is it serving customers difficult for you, Astolfo? And then he's like, ha, of course I can serve customers. He gets angry very easily. He's like the type of character that's like, you would think wouldn't be good at customer service. So basically this guy here was questioning his customer serving skills, and I think that was funny. And then we have Oliver here. He's like, go ahead, enjoy it to your heart's content. Kind of like what Vanita said earlier, but like in the little like narration box, what he's actually saying is not that you should enjoy the cafe and its food, is that you should enjoy his beauty, which I thought was really funny. I forgot, like, it's been a while since I've read the Vanitas no Carte manga, so I forgot he's like the type of character that's like super like prideful is the word I would use to, like, I don't know if this is the right word to describe him, but he's like a prideful character. And then last but not least, the last banners that were in this cafe is like the trio of Pandora Hearts, Alice, Oz, and Gilbert. So Alice, of course, has like a bunch of food in her arms, and she's like, meat is delicious. Other food that isn't meat is also delicious. She's very cute, honestly. Characters that would kiss themselves in the mirrors if they could. I wouldn't like say it's quite that far, but like, yeah, he's like almost to that level is what I would say. He's like, yeah, he's almost to that level. Yeah. And then Oz is like, hey, right now I'm practicing with my camera because... Oh, frick. I knocked something over. If you guys know, you know. I want to say stuff about this camera, but I can't because that would be spoilers. And, like, ugh. Just so you guys know, cameras are relevant to Oz, okay? There's a reason why he has the camera. Anyways. And then Gilbert, mentions both Alice and Oz in his banner. So, something that's kind of funny is that, like, in his bubble for Oz, he has, like, little, like... It's hard to see, but he has, like, little sweat marks. Like little worry marks next to it. And then for his speech bubble for, like, Alice is, like, super spiky, and he's, like, yelling. But, like, with Oz, he's like, oh, Oz, please watch which way you are going. And then as soon as he starts talking to Alice, he's like, hey, stupid rabbit, you're going the wrong way. It's this way. Like, the treatment between Oz and Alice is very, very clear. And I just think it's very funny that, like, not just, like, with the dialogue, but, like, how, like, even with, like, speech bubbles, you can tell, like, the tone of, like, how he's saying things. And I thought that was fun. But, yeah. Sorry, guys. Like, I know I was supposed to talk about, like, my Japan experiences, but, like, the main events that I went for was the Pandora Hearts Cafe, the concert, and, like, the pop-up shop. So I'm gonna be doing just a big section on these two. But this is it for the pop-up shop. I wish I could have shown, like, more of, like, or not the pop-up shop, sorry, the cafe. I wish I could have shown more of it, but, like, I couldn't take pictures with, like, have it, like, including people's faces in it, so I didn't take more pictures. I probably could have, like, towards the end, but I didn't think about that. But these is just like some of the decorations that I had and the food. And it was very fun, and it was really yummy, and I was having a lot of fun just like seeing all the decorations, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. I was just so happy and felt very lucky that I was able to be there while I was in Japan. So it was good stuff. Now we're gonna move on to the pop-up shop. So, so before I went to the pop-up shop, I had like a time slot for it, so I had to go on a specific day at a certain time. And on one of the times that I came back from like a shopping trip, I ran into like the building where the pop-up shop was gonna be held. So there was just like this giant banner like on the outside, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's real. Like, it hadn't sunk into me up until I saw this banner that I was actually going to something that had to do with like Pandora Hearts. And you know, like just like the works of like the author of Pandora Hearts and stuff like that. So I was just like, man, like, can't believe that I get to be in Japan and I get to experience, you know, stuff from like my favorite series. I was very happy. But yeah, this is like the little pop-up shop thing. And then on the outside of where the pop-up shop was, there was like a big banner that was showing like all the merch that you could buy. And then this little like poster like sign thing has like all these like little character card illustrations from like the art that was drawn, but like in like blue and white color scheme thing, I guess you could say. And these cards, like every time you spent a certain amount of money, you would get one of these like cards at random. And all I will say is that I did get all of these, so do with that information as you will, basically. And then there's this little sign that has Vanitas and like Oz here, and Oz is just kind of like, way, and then Vanitas is just kind of like, the souvenir shop is this way, because this is like, it was like themed as like a souvenir shop for this like wherever this like theme thing was. I think the theme was actually like there's like floating ships in the world of Vanitas no Carde, so I think it might have been themed as if like we were traveling on one of those like floating ships. Now that I think about it, maybe that's what the theme was. But before like I got to like the merch section, there was like a mini gallery section before then. So there's like a display with a lot of the authors, like it was like a collage of the authors like panels from the manga that she had done. And then there is these characters on the floors. One of them is from Pandora Hearts, it's Elliot, and he's like yelling, and then like other characters are commenting. I'll read what they said in a second. This is Roland from Vanitas no Carte, and he was just like, they were just like on the floor, so I took a picture of it. And then there was like this little sign here that said like, feel free to step on it, which like I was worried about because I didn't want to ruin it, but I did. I mean, I had to cross this to like be able to get to different areas. So Elliot's just like, what do you mean by treadmill? I don't know exactly, like I guess because like it says here, feel free to stop in it, like he was like, he's acting as like a treadmill or something. But then to the side here, Gil, there's like a little comment from Gil, this like little wobbly speech bubble is from him. He's like, instead of stepping on Elliot, step on me instead, because like he always like is the type of character that just like sacrifices himself for others. And so he's like, no, don't, like, because like they're all like, he's just like, don't step on him, basically. And then Vincent, who's like Gilbert's brother, which I don't know, we didn't meet in the anime. The blonde guy, you guys remember, with like two colored eyes. He's like, no, Nizan, if we come to this point, the three brothers should get along and get trampled together. And I'm like, why? Why does he have to be like this? Food acquired? Hey, congratulations. I'm sorry about your pasta, but I'm glad you got some food. And then Roland was like, yay, since we're here, let's stop on it, shall we? And then Vanitas, I don't know what this, it's like a onomatopoeia like noise thing, but I don't know what it's supposed to mean, but it's like from what I could see, it was like Koyu. Um, so this like black text bubble is like he's off to the side somewhere, and then Olivier, the guy that was like my beauty, he's like, okay, I'll take your word for it. Step on it, pomegranate, and I think pomegranate is referring to Astolfo, who has like pomegranate colored hair, and he's like, hey, are you going to step on it? Are you allowed to step on it? Why? Like, I don't know. I just think it's cute that it's not just like the character that's on the floor, but there's like little commentaries from the other characters. It was very, very, very cute. And then, yeah, so this was like, is an example of like one of the collage sequences for like the manga panels. And then like the author had also come here and like signed a lot of different things. So anything that's like in this gold like text thing. Oh. Wait. Wait, how did I get here? Give me a second, chap. I keep accidentally playing music that I shouldn't. One moment. Oh no. I hope YouTube doesn't like... Oh no. Oh well. If I need to, I'll go in and edit things. But, maybe I should switch playlists. Hold on. Let me actually do that before we continue. But, there was like this... There was two of these little stand things on the right of the slideshow, if you guys can see that, where, you could like... There were some like foam props that you could take and then take pictures with. And... on the little like top right corner, or I guess facing it this way, top left, when you go on the other side, top right corner of these little like stand thingies that you could pose behind, it had little doodles that she had left behind, and then behind each of like the foam props, she had also done either little doodles or like responses to like what it said on the front of those things. So I took a couple of pictures of it, but I'm not sure how much I can show. So this was like on the corners of like this thingy back here. So there was one from Vanitas where he's just like, show me a nice smile. And then Oz was like, smile, smile, because like you're supposed to like take a picture here. So that's what that's all about. And then hold on, I need to fix something real quick. There we go. More music. Okay. And then this is some of like the foam props. So there was like this thing where it had like this like this super kind of like sad dialogue where it's like, someone once told me it's a darkness that swallows everything, but that doesn't mean there wasn't a light. And then there's just a cute little smiling doodle of Oz on the back, and I was just like, oh man. You know, these things out of context, like if you don't know what it's referencing, you don't know, but like if you read the manga, it like hits hard. And then there's just like this, you know, like, I don't know if this is really like the meaning of this, but it's like sorena, and then I think it vaguely translates to something that's like, that's it. This is like something that Vanita says like in a state of shock at some point. Like, I remember this happening in the manga, but I don't remember like why it happened. But like he's just like, right? I don't know, and he just looks super like just silly here. But yeah, I don't know if I have. Oh yeah, and then so time to talk about some of the merch that I got, because I have kind of a crazy story to tell. So before coming to the pop-up shop, I had been, you know, keeping track of the like the different posts that were coming out, because I was like, I needed to make sure like like if there was like a limit to how much you can buy and like what time things would be, and if there was something like if you could take pictures or if you couldn't take pictures, like kind of to make sure like I knew what to expect going into it. And so in the email that I like or not the email, on the website information, it talked about how like for the merch items you could get like only 5 of like, to like when I read it I hadn't understood it as like you could only get 5 of the regular items and then 20 of like the collectible items that like you could get while there, because there was some stuff that was collectible where it was like you could buy it but like what you got inside was just kind of randomized, so it's kind of like a gotcha type of moment. And then there's other items that you could buy, like the plushies that I showed earlier in the cafe, that were just like regular items. So I thought that like I could only get 5 of the regular items and then like 20 in total of like the collectible items. And so I went in with a plan to get stuff, and like 2 of the items that I wanted was this break acrylic stand from when he won the most like favorite like character poll a couple of years ago, and then there's this like Gilbert giving you a ring type of like merch acrylic thing, and I was like, as a Gilbert stan, I can't not get this. So these were 2 of the things on the list, but what I didn't know is that these 2 items, because of like how big they weren't actually selling it at the shop. They were only available for pre-order. And so I was like, oh, does that mean like I can get like does these count as items, or can I get other stuff instead of the like order these and then also get other stuff besides these things? And it turns out like yes, I could, but I was still mistaken. Also, welcome back. How do I call you? Like Vortex? Is it okay if I call you Vortex? Welcome back. I'm just talking about how much money I spent at this Pandora Hearts pop-up shop. Do redeems still work? Yes, they do work. I think. They should work. If they don't work, then I'll have to fix that for like next stream. Yes? Okay. Nice. Yeah, so I was like, okay, nice. That means I can get like 2 of the other items. So the lady who was helping me, like, who helped me pre-order these 2 items was like, no, like, it's like, yes, these don't count as like the pointage for like how much like of the like it didn't count for the points of the regular things that I could get. But she was also like, no, it's not that you can only get 5 items, it's that you can get 5 only, like you can only get a max of 5 each of the items. So I was like, oh. And then after I found that out, I had to like rethink my whole plan for like what I was planning on getting, because like as I was walking around, I didn't realize that they didn't have just merch for the 20th year anniversary. They had merch from like previous things. Like they had merch from like the 15th year anniversary celebration for Pandora Hearts. They had like the authors like manga for Vanitas the Carte. They had the authors like art books. They like had so many things there that I wasn't expecting. And so I was just like, well, I don't know when I'll get a chance to get these things, because like they don't sell official merch for Pandora Hearts like anymore, because like it's an older series and they just like don't like sell stuff for that anymore. And so I was like, I don't know when I'll get a chance to get like official merch, or just merch period, because like fan merch is like also super rare. So I was like, all right, let's get the stuff that I really want. I really had to hold myself back because there was like so much stuff that I wanted. If I was rich enough, I would have bought like everything there, but because I'm not, I didn't. Also, thanks for the hydrate redeem. I don't know, I don't think it showed up on the stream, or if it did, it didn't make noise, because I probably need to fix that. But I will drink some water real quick. Thank you. But yeah, so I ended up buying just like the 2 plushies that I didn't have, which was like the plushie for Oz and the plushie for Break. I got like almost all the art books. I think I missed one of them, and then I got the art book for like the 20th year anniversary. There was like Pandora Hearts And Vanitas no Carte, like, oh, what do you call it? Like, they're not poker cards, like trump cards? Is that what you call them? Like the cards that you use to play normally. Playing cards, I guess you could say. I don't know how else to say it, but there was like themed playing cards, and I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be the funniest bit of my life if I buy these cards. Be like, someone will be like, hey, does anyone have cards so we can play like Goldfish or like poker or something? And I'll be like, hey, I got just the cards for you because I'm I'm a big fan, and I just think it's like in character for me to get that. So I got those. I got some like mini acrylic keychain thingies from the 15th year anniversary of Fender Hearts, which had like some of the characters. I'll have to see if I can do a picture posting of stuff later on. But I got that. What else did I get? There was just I got an acrylic stand for Gilbert also, besides this one that's like right here. Like I got like his actual character acrylic stand. I wanted to get an acrylic stand for all the Pandora Hearts characters, but I couldn't. It was so much money, but I wish I could. I would have if I could, because then I could have like the whole cast. Well, almost the whole cast in acrylic stand form. Maybe if there's still extras, I'll see if I can get my hands on them at another time. But then I also got some pins, and then I got like another acrylic like drawing thing. Got a lot of acrylic things, actually, now that I think about it. And they also were like selling posters and like other stuff. It was great. Oh, okay. They also had like these giant like cardboard cutouts of the characters. So while I was on my way to like the merch section, I just kind of like passed by quickly and like took a picture of all of them. Here's Dominique. On the left side, it's all like the Vanitas no Carte characters, and then on the right side, Pandora Hearts. So this is Dominique, this is Roland. We got Vanitas here, Astolfo kind of like peeking in the corner here. He's just like the tiniest character compared to all the rest of them, and I was like, oh my god, they're real! This is like real life-size versions of them. Not actually, they're not real, but like, I was like, oh, I can't believe I'm seeing them in real life! I was like low-key freaking out. Have you heard of Ariana Gandhi? Oh, my captions automatically like said it as Ariana Grande. Is this Ariana Grande or like actually someone different? If so, no, I don't think I've heard of them. And then this is Noe, and then we got Olivier over here, and also over here. This is Jeanne. Her dress, like her outfit is so cute. She's such a cute character. Someone different? Who is that, if I may ask? And then now we're getting to the Pandora Hearts characters. So this is Break right here. We got Alice with her food. We have Sharon. We have Oz. My god. Honestly, all their outfits slayed. Not gonna lie. All their outfits are so cute. And we have, Leo. And then Gilbert! Ah! He's a funny guy. Oh, I see. And then, what, like just like a comedy guy? Like, does he does comedy or like YouTube funny guy? What type of funny guy? And then we have Elliot here, as the last character in the corner. He sings funny music? Oh, I see. Oh, I was so happy seeing these like cardboard cutouts though, but yeah. I think that's it for the pop-up shop. I don't think I have anything else. Yeah, now it's my concert that I went to. But yeah, very, very fun. I was very fulfilled as a longtime fan of Pandora Hearts, and even though I'm not as into the Vanitas no Carte side of things yet, I do like the characters in the story also, so it's just very, very nice that I got a chance to attend the pop-up shop and the lab cafe. Yeah. But last but not least, in my presentation of today, also thanks for listening to my Pandora Hearts and Venias No Karate TED Talk, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed me rambling about my niche interests for like several hours on end. Is the little rabbit by Oz's feet an actual character? Oz's feet? Yes. I won't go into details, but yeah, the rabbits are yes. I mean, yes and no. I would say yes and no. I don't know how else to describe it. Yes, they're actual characters, and no, they're not actual characters at the same time. They are in the story. But I can't say much more than that. Especially if you plan on reading, like, continuing to read the story. But yeah, this is the last section of my story. One of the last events that I did was go to my favorite Japanese indie, like, rock pop band. They're like a indie rock band, but they also do kind of like pop-ish music. It's kind of like a blend of different things, but I've listened to this band for like a super long time, and I was always planning to come to Japan when they were gonna have a concert in the area that I was going to, but like I didn't actually like intentionally plan this trip to go to this concert. Like it just happened to be like this concert just happened to be around the time that I would be there, and I was like, that's crazy. So after like, oh my gosh, the process to get like tickets in Japan is like crazy, because like in America it's crazy too, but like it's a different type of crazy where it's like, you know, you have a chance to get tickets, but in like the ticketing system for this concert specifically, it was like I had no idea if I would actually get the chance to go to this concert, cuz it's like all just based off of raffle systems, and there's like different raffle systems for like different like time periods, and like, oh man, I applied for like one of the earlier raffles for this concert, and it was like if you got the raffle, then you could buy tickets, but then if you didn't get the raffle, then you like would have to either apply to the other raffles to get the tickets, or like see if they would open up like registrations like before the concert or something, because like I was like, why is it only a raffle system? I don't know. Like with like American concerts, you know, you just go into a ticket buying website, you know, line up in the queue, you get in, select your seats, buy them, get out. But with this, it was like all up to fate. And I just got really lucky and I was able to go, and I was very, very happy. But yeah, it was like, I didn't know, but it was also, I think it's their like 15th year anniversary as a band. And I think this was their first time performing as a band at this like arena. A couple of the members, like during the concert, talked about performing there at like different times, but they did, what do you call it? As the group themselves, this was the first time going there. And so on the day of the concert, like I went there early, I lined up to get concert merch, and then I put on my concert merch, and I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like an official fan now. Because you can't, or at least from what I've seen, I don't think you can really get their merch overseas. So I was like, it's now or never. So, I mean, I didn't buy much, but I did get like concert merch and like a little concert like light up bracelet thing. And this was like the street in front of the arena, and I was just like, this is a cute street. So I took a picture of it because it was cute. And then this was my seating at the arena. I wasn't like super far, but I wasn't super close either. I was like at a good middle point. This is like the stage where they perform. And the difference between Japanese concerts and American concerts are many. There's a lot of differences. But like the main difference would be like I couldn't record anything for the concerts, so I only was able to take pictures before the concert, and then the pictures like after the concert. I'm so used to going to like American concerts where like everyone has their like phones out and you know they're like recording and like they're cheering super loudly like all the time, or like singing along to the music as like the artists are performing, and like, you know, just like it's usually pretty loud, not just the band but also the crowd. But here it was like there was moments where you could be loud, so it was like at the end of a song you would like clap or like cheer a little bit. During the performances of the songs, no one had their phone out, like you could record anything. And like instead of like singing along and cheering, you would either during certain sections of the songs you either like clap along to the beat or like wave your arms to the beat of the music. And I thought that was really, really interesting. I was like I like had to hold myself back so many times because like I really wanted to sing along to the songs because I knew like so many of them, but like I couldn't, obviously. I mean, I could have a little bit. I'm sure no one would have heard me because I was really, really loud in there. But like, oh man, it was a really good concert, honestly. Like, I don't know if it was just because of like the way that the sound sounds like at the concert, but like the band sounded pretty like similar to the recordings, and like the lead singer, for some reason his voice sounded just like a little higher than I'm used to hearing in the recordings, but I don't know if that was just like the venue thing. He was still singing like the songs in the same way and with the same notes, but like for some reason his voice sounded just like way higher pitched than it did in recordings for some reason. But it was a really good concert. I was really satisfied. This was like a good way to kind of like one of the last events that I did, so it was kind of like a good way to like end the trip that I had there. And honestly, very, very good trip. I had a lot of fun. I did a whole lot of things, but also not a lot of things. Most of it was just spent wandering about different places and shopping at different places, and then, you know, the different events I had with Pandora Hearts and like this concert and like the manga signing that I had. Which I didn't really talk much about that, but like I just went to a manga panel, heard the author talk about like the latest volume, got a signed manga. It was really cool. And then what else? I don't even know. Had a lot of yummy food. I saw a lot of really cool things. I went to a Team Labs exhibit, which is like this live like art gallery type of thing. It was really, really cool. But very visually disorienting. It was really cool. I had seen like some people post about that online, and I didn't actually think I'd go, but I ended up going, and it was fun. I enjoyed that. I saw like some touristy things, like the Tokyo Tower and the Sky Tree. And had a lot of good food. I bought a lot of things. I'll see if I can post my like Pandora Hearts merch haul at a later point. And yeah, I think is that it. No, I have one more thing. Yeah, so at the end of the concert, that's what was crazy. At the end of the concert, they did like a whole video reveal where it was like, so second, I don't know if it was the second to last song or the last song, but they performed a new song that they hadn't released yet, and I was like, oh, we're getting like exclusive like listening access like before the album. And then yeah, they had like a whole video thing where it was like, because of the like 15th year anniversary, we're doing a tour around Japan, and I was like, please come to the States, please, just once. But no, it's just a tour around Japan. And they were like, yeah, dropping a new album next month, like later next month. And I was like, yeah, new album, let's go. So that's something that I'm looking forward to. But then also at the end of the concert, they had like these little messages that they wrote. So starting from left to right, on the very most left, it's the drummer. He was like, thank you as always, I'm gonna catch a cold after this. I don't know why he said that. I think it's because he was wearing a short sleeve shirt. Man, I can't speak today. He was wearing a short sleeve shirt, so I'm like, oh, maybe that's why. I hope he didn't actually catch a cold, because that would suck. And then the bassist here, next after the drummer was like, you know, thank you, like, arigatou gozaimasu. And then the vocalist here, it's kind of like skewed, because like the little like paneling was like womp 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 womp, but the vocalist was like, I didn't get a ticket to Oasis. I don't know what that means, but like I generally don't know what that means, but that's what he said, I think. And then the guitarist was just like, I want to go home, which is like, I don't know much about the members. I've only seen a couple of like documentary style videos of them, but from like the little that I've seen of the guitarist is like, he seems like a very kind of like shy, like introverted type of character. Not character, he's not a character, like he has that like type of personality is what I'm trying to say. And so he's just like, I just want to go home. And honestly, yeah, he was in the mood. It's just, it was really funny that was like his ending message to all the people who were there. Yeah, I just want to go home, frowny face. He didn't actually... Yeah, he didn't actually include a frowny face in this, but I just thought that was really funny. And then... Yeah, that's it. Very good trip. Would go again. Would also recommend to anyone, you know, who's interested in, like, the culture or wants to experience the food or, you know, go shopping for their own niche interests over there. I would highly recommend going also. So yeah, thank you everyone to coming to my Japan trip niche interest TED Talk. I hope you guys enjoyed. That was like, you know, this went on for a lot longer than I thought it would. Probably because I rambled on for like 3 million years. I probably could have included more in here, so like it could have been extended a bit more. But I actually think that was like a good like overall, what do you call it? Summary of what I did. There we go. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Oh my goodness, this was like good practice for me coming back to streaming, because man, I need to remember how to speak. Been a while. It's been a while and I keep like stumbling over my words, but I will get into the swing of things again eventually. It will just take a little bit more practice, but let's talk a little bit. Actually, let's switch screens, and then let me pause the music because I have music on this screen, and then let me exit from this, close that. Okay. So, before I end stream, wait, I do have BGM on this one, right? Yeah. Before I end stream, let's talk a little bit about just like the schedule for the rest of this week, and then also just some of the plans that I have coming up. First and foremost, let's talk about the schedule for this week. So, in the community tab, that's where I have it posted, so if you guys would like to check that out, but I'm also just gonna like talk about it real quick. So I had my stream today, Tuesday, but then my next stream will be Genshin Impact at 6:30 p.m. EST. I know I did like Genshin before I left on my break, but I wanted to continue with that because I was so sad I didn't get to actually see the tournament arc. So I was like, nah, we gotta continue with this. So we're going back to Genshin so I can finish my tournament arc. And then because I went to Japan, I was like, I feel like it's only right for me to play Persona 5, and now that I know what that experience was in Japan, I'm like, oh, maybe, I don't know, maybe things will feel a little different in the game. Probably not, but like, I just feel like it fits for, I guess, like the theme of this week. So we're gonna be playing Persona 5 on Saturday, also same time, 6:30 p.m. EST on the 14th. But then after this week, next week, yes, I'm already talking about next week, because next week is actually my 2nd year anniversary of like streaming. It'll be 2 years since I started streaming, and honestly, that's kind of crazy, because it feels like I just had my 1st year anniversary like couple months ago or something. But no, it's been like it's been like a whole year since then. So I talked about it a little bit before the trip, but yeah, I do have things planned for it. Technically, my 2nd-year anniversary lands on the 17th, which is on a Tuesday. But because, one, I need a little bit more time to prepare, and two, I feel like that's just kind of like a weird day to like do a big celebration stream. I'm gonna be moving it to the 21st, which is on a Saturday instead. I don't know what time yet. I don't know if I'll do it at the same time or if I'll start a little bit earlier or a little bit later. But I do have plans for that, and it'll be, all I can say is that it'll be a lore drop for the next section of my story, I guess you could say. So I hope you guys look forward to that, and then I have a little surprise for it also. So if everything goes well, we'll see if I can get everything done in time. But that's something to look forward to. I might do only 2 streams that week to prepare for it. So I'll do like just the regular stream and then the anniversary stream. But I thought I'd let you guys know that that's coming up before, you know, I end stream. But yeah, that's it. That's just the schedule for this week, and then that anniversary stream coming up, and then yeah, I'm glad to be back. I was like thinking about like stream stuff like while I was in Japan. I was like, oh man, I should have like prepared more stuff for a while I was gone, but I did it. And then I try to work on things while I was on the trip, but like, man, when you're like on a trip, it's really hard to work on things unless you're like keep yourself on a schedule of some sort. I don't know, but I'm really glad to be back. I'm excited to get back to streaming. There's a couple of different projects that I'm working on. So first and foremost, anniversary stream, and then I have a couple other ideas that I've been wanting to do. And so we'll see when those streams will crop up. But yeah, that's it. I think we will be wrapping up stream here for now. I hope you guys enjoyed today. I had a lot of fun in Japan, and I'm glad to be back, and I'm excited for everything. I hope you guys are excited too. But yeah, with that being said, thank you so much to everyone who stopped by today's stream. Thank you so much for visiting this corner of the forest. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day or night, wherever you may be. I will see you all on Thursday for some Genshin Impact. Bye bye!